NKC Art. Hi, kindergarten friends. This is Mrs. Greathouse from Meadowbrook Elementary, and today I'm going to share with you on how to make a clown on your Autodesk sketchbook. You are going to have so much fun playing with shapes and designs and circles, and I'm going to show you right now. Let's go. Hi, kindergartners. Today we're going to open Sketchbook and we're going to make a clown made out of shapes. We're going to create a circle and try to make it as neat as possible, okay? Like make sure you fill it in. You can always zoom in, make sure all your shapes are filled. So I'm gonna add my eyes, and if I don't like something, I can always go to the back button, okay? So I can always go back if I'm not happy with my eyes or my nose or my mouth, okay? So I'm gonna keep going after I've gotten my eyes. I'm gonna start to think about like colors that I wanna add. I'm gonna add some nice half circles, some semicircles inside of each eye. And I'm going to add a nice circle for the nose. And then hopefully a big like smile for my clown. My clown is a happy clown. I want to make him really happy with a very smiley face, big wide mouth. And then some round cheeks. And I'm going to make them on both sides. I'm going to make like little blush marks on both sides. And then I'm also going to think about clown hair and clown ears. I want to make sure my lines connect again. So my lines need to connect. And I'm going to make some funny clown hair. So wavy clown hair on both sides, and make sure again that your lines connect. So I'm going to take my Sharpie and make sure those lines really truly connect to the head, right? And then I'm going to make that on both sides. I might also want to think what I want my clown to wear. Do I want my clown to wear a silly hat? I think I do. I think I want to put a triangle at the top and a little circle ball. And then I'm going to think about my clown's collar. You know, I probably want to have a fun collar for my clown. You know, make it really nice and fun and get it ready to be paint bucketed, because I want to go in and I want to paint bucket. So I kind of zoom in and out. I'm going to finish my clown's shirt. I want to make him really fun and really festive. And then, you know, I'm going to go ahead and think about what kind of colors do I want for my clown. So I really want to think about getting everything all filled in. Oh, maybe I should add some polka dots before I paint my clown. I want to add some polka dots to make my clown very fun. And then after that, I've got to think what kind of colors I want to use. So I'm going to go in, check my lines, make sure everything connects so I can use that paint bucket. Okay, because not everything is connected. I can't use that paint bucket. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to paint his little clown circle at the top. I'm going to paint the hat. I'm going to paint his hair in a minute and his eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go in and do all that. And if you ever have any colors that are going out of the lines, you can paint bucket again. And then I'm going to paint his clown face. And then his clown hair. And if that happens to you, like my blue covered my ear, eventually I can go paint bucket my ear again and make it white. Okay, so if you have a mistake like that, it's not that big a deal. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick the rest of the colors. And I want to see, oh yeah, I was just kind of trying to fix that hair. It's giving me a hard time. So I'm just going to go back in, and then again I can paint bucket the ear if I really need to. So I can just go back in, change the color again. And then, you know, I just keep going in with my Sharpie, make sure all my lines are filled in, and you just have to keep checking that. I'm accidentally on my paint bucket, so I go back, okay? And then I just keep going in and I fill in my Sharpie lines, make sure they're all filled in before I paint bucket again, and there you go. It looks so much better now. And then I might want to change it, get off my paint bucket again, make sure I paint his collar and his polka dots and have lots of fun with all the colors. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through, maybe play with different pinks, maybe, you know, play with adding like details to my cheeks. And I like to play with the color wheel and just kind of see what colors I can get. And then I'm going to go in to the bottom too and look and see what I want to do there. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint his collar, and you can just tap, 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 paint his collar. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint my polka dots so he looks so darling and cute. And you can always undo. I was accidentally on the paint bucket for a minute and I need to go back in and fix some of my polka dots. And then, yeah, I just need to go in with my Sharpie one more time and fix my work. Make sure that I get it just the way I want it. I know, it's like, oh, that paint went out of the lines again. So I just have to be really careful to get it all filled in. And then once I get it all filled in, it should work a little bit better for me. And the same for you. So if you have that mistake, just keep going in with your Sharpie, fixing it, and it should work just fine. So if the paint spills out of the colors, you just go back in and you get your Sharpie and you fix those shapes again. And see, I'm just fixing it all up so it's all ready to go. And just kind of making different colors and kind of deciding, what do I want my background color to be? What do I want my shirt color to be? You know, because that's something that you want to think about too. What would look cute with each, you know, with each part? And then I can even paint. I could paint the background. I could add fun patterns. So just thinking about that too. And maybe switching my colors and making a really bright, colorful pattern in the background, you know, to make it fun. So yeah, you can really play with those colors, make them really fun. And I decided I'm going to do polka dots in the background. That's going to be fun. So you can play with your different textures in your library of paintbrushes.